Hi.
Hello everyone, and this monstrosity that you see in front of you is all my electronic games for 2025. Before I begin the collection, I want to cut to a little something special I made. This is a lot of games, and a lot of stuff. But before we actually dive into the collection, we need to give remembrance to the games that I unfortunately have lost because they've broken in some way. Please enjoy this short little presentation. And now that that's played, let's dive into all these games. We're going to start at this very front bottom row, just to show a couple things here, because these are the Oddball section. The first one here is a copy of Family Game Night, I think it's 2 or something, for the Nintendo DS, and it has a Bop It game on it. Let's go ahead and set that on my desk. Next up here is this Lego Simon 2 that I made, and I know it's square, but it's still really cool. It's got the 4 color buttons, and I mean, it's double-sided. It doesn't have an 8 side, unfortunately, but it still looks pretty cool. The next oddball type thing is these 2 bags here, which contain a bunch of manuals. Not even all to electronic games. There's a lot of Hatchimal manuals in here, and just a lot of cool manuals in 2 separate bags. I've been collecting for quite a while. Next up here is this guy. If I can, whoops. This here is just some packaging to the Death Star Escape game from 1997 that my friend Ryan Plays Bop It might take. So there's that. Then we have the 2001 Super Click It box here, and inside is also the instruction manual. I'm just kind of setting the oddball things on my desk just to make my life easier when I go to clean them up later. Next up here is my Bop It shirt, my Bop It for Good shirt. This is what it looks like. You can't really see it too well, but there it is. It's the back. It's a little bit faded, but it's still in okay condition. The final oddball type thing, there's one more thing I'll show you, is this. This is my electronic game parts bag. So if something's broken, I've taken it apart, I've saved parts. There's even some non-electronic game stuff in here, but we have like some brain warp pieces, we have some speakers, we have a couple boards, we have grips from the Torx, we have a brain shift shifter, just a lot of random stuff in here. In this bag. It's pretty cool. Oh, whoops, I don't know what to spell. I think we lost some manuals. Yep, we lost the manuals. It's okay though. Okay. And the final thing for the oddball section, the reason why I put it here, is a black brain warp from 2002. The reason why it's in this section is because unfortunately it's no longer in working order. I have it back together here though perfectly. Otherwise it looks perfect, looks nice. Unfortunately I snapped 2 wires on the battery compartment when I went to fix it one time because the sensors were dying. And the whole thing was just broken at one point. It could work at this point, but I'm just not going to get my dad to resolder the wires just because it's a lot of work for something like this that just keeps breaking down on me. But I still have it around, and I might give it to Ryan at some point because this was his brain warp to begin with. But yeah, just wanted to go ahead and show that. I'm just going to put that over there. And now let's dive into all the electronic games after a small quick cut. So, all these electronic games here. It is a lot, and I've stacked them all in a good way to where they all kind of actually fit on my bed. So real quick before I begin, I want you guys in the comment section down below to post before I begin how many electronic games I think I have, and then when the collection video is over, how many you now think I have. So in your comments, say before Kenny begins or something, 68 for example, and then after Kenny's done, 59 or something for example. I'm not saying those are the exact numbers because I actually don't know yet, but if someone is able to guess the exact number, then we'll figure out the prize later, but something special can happen. Alright, so I have them sorted out in oldest release year order to newest. So let's go ahead and dive right on into the first one here. This is Brain Bash from 1994. Takes 4 AA batteries and was released by Tiger.
Let's play Brain Bash.
It's a little math game.
Player name 1.
Not really going to demonstrate these much due to the fact that this video will go on forever, but that's kind of what it sounds like.
2 touch 2.
Alright, I'm going to kind of sort things to where they go by putting some games in this bin and other games not in this bin as we go along, but yeah. So the next game is the Bop It Original from 1997, and I do not have batteries in this at the moment. I typically don't keep batteries in this only because I plan to give this back to Ryan because I don't play it much. And also it has a little paint chip right there. Well, it's not little, but it's big. But it works completely fine. It's high pitch. It's really cool. It takes 3 AA batteries. And it actually goes in a separate spot. Where did I put the brain warp? If I know where I put the brain warp, that would help. Just give me a sec, guys. Don't mind me. I don't know where I put the brain warp. Maybe I put it away? I don't think I did. Oh, it's in the... Whoops, I just cracked the lid of this, I'm pretty sure. It's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna put these where they go. I probably should have made a cut and edited this, but I wasn't thinking clearly. So, moving onward now. So the next game we have here, let me get the camera. So up here, this one's also from 1997. This is the Star Wars Death Star Escape, which works like Brain Warp, but it is Star Wars themed. Again, it came out in 1997.
If you're ready to be tested by the Death Star, select your challenge.
It sounds like.
Challenge 1, Meltdown. How many challengers? 1 challenger. Good. Starts on Luke. You have it. C-3PO. Chewbacca. Starts. C-3PO. Chewbacca. Luke. C-3PO.
Just works like this, the turning mechanism. Takes 4 AA batteries here.
Challenger 1.
And it was also made by Tiger.
Battle is done.
And yeah. The next game is the Brain Shift from 1998. Another Tiger game here.
Okay.
Takes 4 AA batteries as well.
Get your brain.
It's a good little driving game per se with a shifter.
Game 1, stick shift. 1 shifter. Okay. You shift what I call 1 shift.
Kind of demonstrated a little.
Yellow. 1 shift. Blue. Orange. White. 1
Get the idea.
White.
The next game here is the Bop It Extreme from 1998. They take 3 AA batteries, and I actually have 2 of them here. They both work fine, and they're both the same pitch. I just happen to have 2 of them.
Box Pop. Solo. Box Pop. Bullet. Bullet. Out. Out. You're out. Hey, you win. Not.
Them on different modes.
Pop it. Out. You're out.
Next up here is this Bop It Original here from 1998. This is a 1998 variant because I can tell by the bullet texture. This one's different because it scores up to 200 points rather than 100 like the 97. Not much else to note about it. Just that one. Let's see what we got next here. Next up is this Mini Clear Simon from 1998. 3 AAA batteries this one takes. This is our first Simon. Just follow the pattern here. It's really cool because I like this one because it's see-through and there's a rather simple game. Fits in your pocket. Pretty nice Simon. Kind of underappreciated. I think we're getting into 1999 now. Yep. So next up is the Click It from MGA. Takes 2 AAA batteries. It's a Bop It type clone. I pulled it. Sometimes the pull it's a little finicky. It even has pull it just like Bop It would, but these commands here are the original. Let's click it. This actually goes on the shelf, so I'm just going to put it where it goes to make my life a bit easier. The next game here, also from 1999, is Zing It. It's a Bop It type game, but it's a yo-yo. So it's got some yo-yo type commands. I'm not pulling out for enough. I'm not really doing it because I don't really have 2 hands, but that's the Zing It. Takes 2 AAA batteries if I didn't mention that. Next up here is, we're getting into the 2000 era, is this Bop It from 2000, another original. Sounds a lot like the 1998, but has a different pull-it texture and slightly different battery cap and stuff. Works the same way, goes at 200. And then I think that's it for the first row. Yep, looks like it to me. I think we have one more 2000 game. Let's see. Yep, we do. The next game is Torx from 2000. I took the grips off of it, but here's what it looks like. It's like a Bop It, but it uses bending and twisting. Takes 3 AA batteries. Kind of demonstrate game 1. I'm just kind of looking down here to see if I forgot to mention like batteries for something. I think I got it pretty much. So you bend them, bend it back the way you had it, bending that same side, same side again. It's a lot of the same bending. Oh my gosh! And then you twist it. You get twisted back. Yep. Twist me back. You can also bend the other side. Sometimes they'll say bend the other side. Or straight end me. Just different types of commands. I actually accidentally twisted it. So that there went that. Sorry for the kind of filming angle on that one. Now 2001. This is the Harry Potter Spell Challenge 1, another Tiger game. So it's Harry Potter themed, and it's like a Simon with the 4 lights, but also has Wingardium and Leviosa as, I did that wrong, the action commands. So it tells you Wingardium's down, and then, yeah, Leviosa's up. No! I did that terribly, but, despite being Harry Potter theme, which I'm not really agreeing with, it's a fun game. Next up is the Simon 2/Simon Squared from 2001. Yes, it's from 2001 if you didn't know. It says it right on the inside of the game.
Select game.
Just do Simon. It's got 7 different game modes. One of 3 AA's. If I didn't mention the Spell Challenge takes 3 triple. But yeah, it's a really fun Simon. Big one too. Different skill levels and different modes. That's going to say last longest for a little bit, so if you hear that in the background, don't mind it. Now, the final one, I believe, for 2001 here is the Super Click It, which I had the box for up there.
One player, squish it.
And, it's like the Click It, but way better.
Crack it.
It's a really fun Bop It clone. I cracked it, so I don't know.
Squish it. Zip it. Blast it.
So blast it, you actually blow this little pinwheel. I'm trying to show you guys it's spinning. There you go. So I'm going to make a quick cut to put the Super Click It in its box and put it where it goes, and then we'll continue. Alright, so I believe we're picking up here at 2002. This is the Bop It from 2002. It takes 3 AAA batteries. It's kind of like a Bop It original, but with a new logo, and it's ridiculously hard. It goes like so fast. Literally like a cheaper design. As you see, it goes pretty fast. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else from 2002. Oh yeah, there is. Next up is the Bop It Extreme 2 from 2002.
Box Bop, solo.
Turn it up.
Hi.
It's a sequel to the Bop It Extreme. It's a slower, has different beats. It's really fun Bop It. One of the best ones ever made, in my opinion. I tried bopping with the camera, it didn't really work. Takes 3 AA's. I think that's it for 2002. Just trying to double confirm here. Some games are falling over. That's fine. Yep, looks like it. Here's the final game for this row. 2003. This is Groove It. I'm actually gonna need to set this on something, so I'll set it on my dresser. So it's kind of like a Bop It, but it uses action commands that you do with your hand, motion. The scratch sensor isn't working, dang it. That happens sometimes. It's a glitch. Actually, these sensors in general aren't working. But it has like slide, or take your hand, slide it across. But it's able to use motion technology, so you don't have to touch the game. Really fun game. Pretty groovy. The way I set up this row is kind of dumb because this is also from 2003. But this is the Bullseye Ball from 2003. The Tiger game. So in this bag here, I can't really get out. Here it is. You have these marbles. You're supposed to take them, bounce them in trampoline into the targets. You have a 1 slot. I'll just use my finger. A 2 slot. And a 3 slot, which gives you the max amount of points. You have different modes, like you have to do it in 30 seconds, 25 seconds, see how fast you can score 25. Different modes, pretty fun game. Not the best for being visually impaired, but still, nonetheless, it's a good game. I'm trying to see how my rows work. I actually have some 2004 games back here, so forget everything I said, I suppose. The next one, I'm carrying a game with a game. Oh my god! Please don't fall and break. Please don't fall and break. Holy crap! I'm lifting this up to the Google Meet camera because I am on a Google Meet. I don't know if the person I'm on with can see it. But, oh my gosh. I don't think it's supposed to be happening. I finally got it untangled. It's Simon Sticks from 2004. So, if you're wondering what happened there, Simon Sticks is 2 drumsticks that connect together via a headphone cord. And it was carrying the pink Bop It Extreme 2, which is the next game. It works like drumsticks where you hit it. Like this, 2 different drumsticks. They connect and you can hit one, or you hit the other, or both. I can't really demonstrate it. I'm freaking out after what just happened. Here's the next game from 2004. It is the pink UK exclusive Bop It Extreme 2, which actually released in 2004. It's actually available in Australia as well.
One-on-one. Beat Bop, solo.
It's just like the Bop It Extreme 2, except it's all pink. There's a black version and a white version. Just demonstrating Beat Bop here, so that I showed you Vox Bop. But yeah. It's not too rare, but it's still a pretty rare find. And then the final game, I believe, from 2004 here is also pink. It's pink and white. Here's the Bratz doll Bop It. It's just like the Bop It 2002 I showed you, except it's Bratz themed. Bratz voice, Bratz design. And it's a little bit slower than that 2002, so that's good. Quite a bit slower, actually. Yeah. We're actually pretty going at a pretty good speed here. Next up is 2005 with the Simon Trickster. Another Simon, kind of like the Simon 2 in the sense that it does a lot. It has 4 modes.
Simon Classic.
Here they are.
Go.
I did not want to start that.
Simon Classic. Simon Balance. Go.
Very unique modes it has
Simon Surprise.
that you don't really see on other Simons. Even a backwards mode, which I'll actually demonstrate.
Simon Rewind.
I think the battery is starting to get a little bit low, or the light bulbs are dying. I'm not sure. So far it's normal Simon, but it's yellow, red, red because we're reversing the pattern. Yellow, yellow, red, red. Nice. I really like this one. It's a good Simon. 2006 we have Zizzle with Fast Fingers. This is the orange colored one. So it's a game very forgotten. It's kind of like a computer mouse in terms of its shape and stuff. You got a tap, a rolling ball, and an orbiter when you shake it around. So I'm demonstrating tap it, where you have to see how many times you can tap it in 5 seconds here. With one hand, 31 is actually really good. It's a really interesting game that I'll probably make an in-depth video on at some point. As part of my Bop Dive series. Also 2006 is the Simon Trickster Pocket, which is a smaller version of the Simon Trickster, but some of the modes are different. It's also got a different voice.
Revenge. Simon Rewind.
And
Simon Red.
let's shoot Simon Red.
Simon Red. Go.
So in this mode, all the buttons light up red and they make different sounds, and it's very confusing. But very fun mode. In some ways I do prefer the Trickster Pocket over the Trickster, but in other ways I do prefer the Trickster over the Trickster Pocket, just in the way it works. Next up here is the Bop It Shout from 2008/2009. It's another game that I actually have 2 of.
Solo.
Again, they're pretty much the same pitch.
Score 6. Bop it. Bop it.
But it's a basically revamped Bop It original with a new command called Shout It. Hey! Thank you. Shout! And Mike, and that's alright. It's got like party action modes. It's a classic. If you've never heard of it, then get a life. Oh, my super click it, man. I couldn't find that a minute ago. Give me a sec real quick, guys. I'm actually not going to make a cut because this should only take about 20 seconds or so, but I had lost my super click it manual, which I actually stored inside the box with it, and just found it, so that's helpful. Just close that up there. Oh, I lost another instruction manual. It fell out of the bag. And now we continue the collection. Alright, so the next game is called Loops from Mattel in 2009. This is actually a special edition one. I didn't need to turn it on already. It's special edition because it is like see-through. It's like a Simon that uses motion, but like so much cooler and better. Like, I'm putting my hand through the loops and I don't have to touch it. I'll play my favorite mode, Musicology. Let's actually turn the sound up too.
Level volume 4. 1. Volume 5. Ready? Follow this.
So after I do that, it says follow this, and it says
check this.
And you start building a little bit of the song. I'm probably going to take longer demonstrating this one just because it's a really good game that does deserve a little bit of a demonstration. Not saying that the other games aren't good, but I'm just kind of trying to show you guys the best. Also, sorry I've been neglecting the batteries. Like 3 AA's for the Trickster, 3 for the Pocket. Simon Sticks is 6, 3 for the Brats. Whoops, I knocked it over! It does give you multiple attempts. No! I can't play this on camera. No. Let's just check this. As you can see, it's built more instruments into the song. I believe we have 2 more rounds. It does have rubber feet on it. It's missing them, so that's why it's not standing too well. I know I kind of touched it there, but like, it's fine. Added that little element to the song. And then I'll show you the final bit. And for the song, it says, "You did it." And here's the full song. Now I'm gonna hold the power button and shut it off here. And yeah, keeps going through multiple levels. It's got a lot of modes, but I just wanted to really demonstrate that one for you guys. So next up, these rows are really messy, is going to be from 2011, the Simon Flash. There's a special edition Sonic Clear version. The cubes are in the case, so I can only demonstrate the green mode, which is just basic Simon. But basically, these 4 cubes interact, and you can take them out and move them and create patterns. This is a really cool Simon. It's very underappreciated, very forgotten. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off though. Just holding one shuts them off, which is really nice. Next up is 2012 is the Bop It Smash, and I again have 2 of them, but there's a difference. If I can get this. Here we go. So one is a white one, and one is a black onyx one. A black and silver onyx, just black onyx US version, not the UK version with like the black and blue. The goal, the Bop It Smash, is way less like a Bop It, and is to smash the light in the middle, to get a blue, which gives you 5 points, and just keep trying to get points. If you get an orange, you lose a life. If you get green, you get 1 point, and just, it's a very fun Bop It. If you know Sam Locke, you know a lot about this Bop It. I unfortunately don't have the UK one yet. Hope to get it at some point. Moving on to 2013, we have this Simon here, that a lot of people like to call the Simon Touch. By the way, Bop Smash takes 3 AAAs. Loops is 4 double. This guy takes 3 double. It's a Simon. It doesn't use buttons. Doesn't necessarily use touch sensors either. You have to like touch your hand on the button. You can hover your hand a small distance away, but you're mainly supposed to like hit these. It's a very weird feeling game. And is about as close as you can get to the Simon original from 1978 if you don't have one of those. Or I think there's a re-release in 1980. I really love the sound design of this Simon. It's a really nice Simon. Again, another, I would say, underappreciated one. One game just collapsed out of the bin. Sorry, Simon. Jeez, that just, okay. The next 2 I'm going to show up at the exact same time just to make my life a bit easier. This is the Bop It Carabiner and Bop It XT Carabiner. The Bop It Carabiner is a smaller Bop It Shout, and the Bop It XT Carabiner is a smaller Bop It XT, which I don't have. I used to have a red one. This is a special edition Carabiner, as it's a blue one. It's the rarest one. It's unfortunately missing the back ring, but works good. The XT Carabiner is a bit more playable in the sense that it has all the levels, volume control, and all this awesome stuff. It's got spin and flick. It's like I said, it's an XT, which has spin and flick and also the shake command. Yeah. I'm going to show about 1 or 2 more games and then just take a break, get a little breath and stuff. But it'll be like 1 second for you guys. Moving on to 2014, we're down to like 3 rows, it looks like, maybe 4. So for 2014, we have the Simon Micro, and I kind of did put one that's not 2014 in here, but I'll explain why in a second. So I actually have 3 Simon Micros. 2 are what you would consider a 1.0 version. So yeah, I'm finding the 1.0s. These 2 on the top are the 1.0s that came out in 2014. One's low pitched, one's high pitched. It's a little pocket Simon, and this is a 2.0. It came out like in 2021 and 2022. I got this last year. As you see, it's programmed a little bit different because there's no gap there. There's actually a gap between the sequence. It's just programmed way different, and it's very low pitch, by the way. It doesn't really have good buttons. But those are the Simon Micros. Like I said, I have 3 of them. Kind of crazy. And then the Bop It Micro also did come out in 2014, but I put it in a different section because I have a 2.0 and not a 1.0. I'll go ahead and show you these other 2 2014 games. Like I said, I'm going to take a break. We have Simon Swipe and Bop It Beats. So Simon Swipe is very interesting. It uses Simon micro sounds as well. So what it is it is a not button Simon that requires touch, and it requires swiping. So like I swipe across the 2 red sensors. The swiping gets bigger over time, like I'll swipe between the yellows and the green, and just stuff like that. That takes 3 AA's, I think, and the micros take 2 AA's, and the Bop It Beats here takes 3 AA's. This has copyright music, so I'm not going to show it for long. But basically you're a DJ, and you bop it, spin it, reverse, flip it, scratch it to songs like Pound the Alarm by Nicki Minaj. Copyright me, YouTube, if you dare. Because that was like 4 seconds of audio. But yeah, I can't really show gameplay on that one. So now I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back with you guys in just... Okay, we're back. 2015 is the Bop It RTD2. It's the only one for 2015. It's character Bop It. Works just like the Bop It Micros you'll see later, because it only has Bop It, Twist It, and Pull It. Does the voice and sound effects of RTD2. Takes 2 AA's. All my character Bop Its and character Simon go up here, so you'll learn about the character Simon in a bit. 2016 Bop It Refresh. So instead of having a button for Bop It, you hit it. Like a sensor. Twist it and pull it are physical. But it also has action commands like hammer it, where I'm like hammering a nail. Hammer it. And like drink it, where I'm gonna drink. Tastes good. Whoops. Simon Swipe. I'm kind of having to overflow this bin because I actually have 2 bins, but I can't access the other one at the moment. So that's why everything's falling and hopefully not breaking. Next up is a Simon Classic from 2016. Just only has a single player game of Simon on it, so really easy to demonstrate. This is the 2016 version. There's a 2019 version you'll see later that I'm not going to demonstrate since it works the same, except it doesn't have like the grips on the back. It takes 3 AA's instead of 3 AA's. It's a little bit smaller. I actually got all the colors. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Click and spin. Next up is Hyper Toss from Next Games. Takes 2 AA's, and what you're supposed to do is take this ball, this beanbag type ball, and bounce it between the colors. So it's like red, you bounce it in red, and you throw it up for blue so it lands in the blue cup, which unfortunately I can't do. I can only use these buttons because my balance and stuff has been really blind. But I'll kind of demonstrate the game. So this one you're supposed to go as fast as you can and get like 10.
Red, green, red, green, red, red, green, blue, red, green, red, blue, green, red, red, red.
If you mess up, you'll get that little fail horn, but you get to keep going.
7.08.
7.08, not the worst.
Super catcher.
That's kind of how the game works. The ball is actually going in a separate spot since I don't use it, and I might give it to someone because they actually don't have a Hyper Toss ball. They have a Top It ball, which is very similar. Next up here, also from 2016, we have the Simon Darth Vader. It works exactly like the Simon Classic, except it's Darth Vader themed. Like, for example, it looks like Darth Vader, breathes like Darth Vader. Darth Vader, I said it so weirdly. But otherwise, it looks like a Simon Classic, so I'm not going to demonstrate that much. Another character we have here, if I can find it, it kind of rolled away, is the Bop It BB-8. Still has the same voice as C-3PO. It makes the BB-8 sounds. This is a 1.0, by the way, so when you beat it, it does R2-D2 victory sounds, but if you have the 2.0, then it will make the sounds of BB-8. It's just a programming glitch, so they just re-released it. Next up is Simon Air, which works kind of like the Bop It 2016, otherwise some people know it as the Bop It Refresh. This one actually gets set down. Also kind of like loops, where you hover your hand over the sensors to do the Simon commands. Starts off with singles, really simple. Of course I got the good pattern that I actually know, so it would be fun to go ahead and play this whole round, but I'm not going to do that, obviously. And then you get doubles, different kinds of swoops. You have to cover both red and blue. I couldn't really do that with one hand, but I tried. This is going to, knock something down like I expected. Holy crap. Please stand. Thank you. Sorry, Simon. Classic. Also, Simon Trickster Pocket kind of predicted, and Simon Trickster kind of predicted Simon Classic. It's not the official name of it, but still. It's funny. Bop It Maker here is 2017, which allows you to make your own action moves.
High score.
Also has a bop it button you hit, has a shout it, a squeeze it, and roll it. Here's Hyper Toss It. It's like Hyper Toss Rocket, it's kind of like the new gen guitar. Brain Shift, where I'm like shifting it around.
Roll it.
You have your own sound effects. Flop it, like top it. And Brain Warp here. Ow, my... Oh, my hand!
High score.
That's what I do to my games when they're bad. Okay, just kidding.
Pop it.
Flop it. Just kidding. And I lost to Simon. I'm sorry, Simon Classic.
Bad and not good.
That one's very sarcastic. Here's another Simon, Simon Optics from 2016. This is a VR type headset, so I'll kind of put it on you guys here. You guys are in VR right now. It goes over your head. What you're supposed to do is cover the with motion to do the lights. It's kind of hard to play it on camera here, but it's somehow working. I hope this looks cool. There you go. Wow. Red's over here. Excuse me. Dang it. That was really fun for no reason. I enjoyed that. This is really starting to pile up. We're getting to nothing in 2018 because nothing came out. 2019 brought us the Bop It Olaf and the Bop It Chewbacca, but I don't have the Bop It Chewbacca.
High score. 100.
It's just Olaf. Olaf sounds, Olaf voice, Olaf poop. Olaf poop. Snowman don't poop as far as I know of, but okay. And it's also kind of hard to get him to stand because he stands on one foot, so he keeps falling over. There we go. There you go, Olaf. I don't think we have any more 2019s on this side. We don't. Then 2019 also brought us the Bop It Classic. Now, there's been many revisions of the Bop It Classic. I do have 3.0s, which I don't know when those came out.
Solo.
So here's the 3.0. It works just like a Bop It Micro Series, which I'll show you in a bit. Except it also has a beat bop mode. And the reason why I have two of them,
Score 1.
I'll show you in a sec. Whoops. The reason why I have two of them, Simon Optics. This is getting bad.
High score 2.
Just give me a sec, guys.
Pop it.
So the reason
My first time playing.
that I obtained two is because this one
Solo.
speaks Spanish.
La puntuación más alta es 1.
Let's actually demonstrate this one a little bit.
Pop it.
It's my only foreign Bop It.
Estira. Gira.
I'm gonna use a couple more foreign Bop It at some point in the future.
Estira. Oh, te equivocaste. Obtuviste 5.
I know you guys can't really understand that, but I got 5 points. I'm taking Spanish in school, so I can understand that somewhat. Sorry, Bop It Refresh and Simon Classic. Simon Classic.
Yo ya.
No! I'm sorry, Bop It Refresh. I am sorry to all of you. Okay, wait. I'll stand you up by your twist it. Twist me. Okay. 2020. We're moving on to. Sorry, that's not 2020. Actually, wait. No, I forgot. This guy is the Simon Classic 2019, which I'm not going to demonstrate because I already told you guys what it was. It also looks like it has a lighter green button than the 2016, possibly. I'm not sure. Yay! I'm gonna make a cut, maybe. This is getting ridiculous. But that's okay. Now 2020 is the Bop It Baby Yoda. It's not even gonna... Whoops, come on, Olaf. I'm not even gonna bother. You can hear it a little bit. It has the voice of the Mandalorian. Mandalorian, Caddy! This is Kiss My Bass from Playmaster. I missed a game. I missed a game a little while ago. We'll come back to it right after this. It's a fish. The pun is it's a bass and you kiss its butt. It's got different commands like jabbing the gill. A lot of people don't like this game, so I'm just not going to bring it up. Those people, I slightly hate you for that, but that's fine. You can have an opinion, I don't care. It's a fine game. It's not a good game, it's not a bad game, it's an okay game. But as Reed would say, kisses ass goodbye. If I play Kiss My Bass or something, I don't even know what I'm doing. The game that I forgot somehow because I guess it rolled away, I'm trying to look for it. I'm not even seeing it. Give me a sec. Oh, here it is. This is called Stinky Pig, which is also made by Play Monster. It's actually more of a board game because you have the tiles for it on my desk and all. Basically you pass the pig around, and when he farts, you're out, and you have to roll dice and stuff. But just because it's electronic, I'm counting it for the heck of it, because why not? We count weird things in this collection, in this place. 2021's Bop Spider-Man. We don't talk about that one. It's one of the worst character boppets, in my opinion, if not the worst. Then we have the Bop It Micro Series. There's a 2.0 version. This is what the Bop It Micro Series actually looks like. It's just a very small Bop It. There's a world's smallest Bop It, which I used to have, but that broke. That's kind of how it works. Kind of like the Bop It Classic. I'm going to break a Simon. I just know that. By the end of tonight, one of my Simons is not going to work, and then it's going to be removed from the collection. It's going to be awkward that's in the video, because I actually don't have it anymore. 2022 brings us the Bop It Extreme 2022, which works like the Bop It XT. Which I actually don't have, so I'll demonstrate a little bit of this. It looks way different. It's small and stuff. What else to it? I'm actually not going to put them in the bin anymore, just to make my life easier. We also have the Bop It button, which is a singular button. It's Bop It, don't bop it, different things. Bit of a challenge, this is. It's got a lot of distractions. A lot of sound effects. It's got a sound effect machine. Fill that.
Hey, you win.
I had on the 150 mode, so that's why it says 159. We have the Bop It Darth Vader. He's actually supposed to have a felt cape, but I removed it. But it's got a plastic cape underneath too. That's what it sounds like, for those who were wondering. We have the Galaxy GameCube, which is a little cube, kind of like a Rubik's Cube in terms of its look and shape. It's very well lit, very fun. It's got, like, I think, like 7 different modes. 9, sorry. This Space Command kind of looks like Bop It with colors. There's also Fake Out sometimes.
Your score is goodbye.
Your score is goodbye. It's funny when I do that sometimes. This is like between 2022 and 2023. This is a little controller memory game. There's 2 different modes. 5 different lights. Uses Simon micro sounds that are just pitch bends, so it's kind of a rip-off Simon. In the second mode, it's really original though. You have to like catch these lights as they light up, and I failed miserably. So you can get a little lit up scoreboard. It's really cute. I don't care if it's a fake. I said I wasn't putting games in the thing, but I just lied apparently. It's a good game. 2023, we have the Bop It Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Ready for a slice of the action?
I'm not ready for a slice of the action, sorry. Sorry. No one understand that joke. And we are down to the last 2, my fellows, which is a sad ending. It's the Bop It Optimus Prime and the Bop It Stitch. These came out in 2024. And for your knowledge, all character Bop Its take AAAs. Why do I see a game? What did I miss? Oh, I left him up there. Duh. Yeah, all character Bop Its and the Bop It Micro take 2 triples and the Bop It Classic. So, if I didn't tell you any of that, then you now know. And I think Stinky Pig, I think that's 2 triple. It's random fault. I don't even know. Kiss My Bass is 2 double. Sorry, I'm gonna keep up on battery, guys. Whoa, it's been a long day. But yes, we've done it. That is all my electronic games for 2025 and all the related merch and stuff. And I know I'll be getting more games this year, but you guys will see that in all my electronic games 2026 or 2027. I'm probably gonna do one in 2027 and skip 2026 just because this is a lot of work. And I'm sweating, and I just know. We're spinning around because it's fun. Cool outro for you guys. You guys sick yet? Hopefully not. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this. This was a lot of work. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I think I'm going to premiere this on March 1st, so that's a while in the future. It's like January something when I'm filming this. January 20th, Inauguration Day of Donald Trump. Larfin Moofer King Jr. Day. I'm dead, and just stuff like that. That's what happened today. And me making this pretty grand video. I'm getting dizzy. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jilly jazz. And thank you guys for coming to this premiere. And bye-bye!